Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and tense periods in modern history, the Cold War. Stick around as we explore the key events, figures, and impacts of this global standoff that lasted from 1947 to 1991. Section 1. What was the Cold War? The Cold War was a period of geopolitical tension between the United States and the Soviet Union, along with their respective allies, the Western Bloc and the Eastern Bloc. Despite being termed a war, it never resulted in direct military conflict between the superpowers. Section 2. Origins of the Cold War was in end of the World War II when Allied powers was won the war and divide Europe. West Europe was in USA control and East Europe was in Soviet control. Section 3. Key events. Several key events defined the Cold War era. 2. Korean War from 1950 to 1953, a proxy war that saw North Korean and Chinese forces clash with South Korean and UN forces, led by the USA. 3. Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962, perhaps the closest the world came to nuclear war, when Soviet missiles were discovered in Cuba, just 90 miles from the US coast. 4. Vietnam War from 1955 to 1975, another proxy war that pitted the communist North Vietnam against the US-supported South Vietnam. 5. Space Race, a competition for supremacy in space exploration, marked by milestones like the Soviet Sputnik and the American Apollo moon landing. The Cold War influenced daily life, culture, and politics. People lived under the constant threat of nuclear war, as seen in duck and cover drills in schools. Propaganda was a powerful tool used by both sides to sway public opinion. Despite the tension, this period also saw significant cultural exchanges, technological advancements, and a general drive to outdo the other side. Section 5. The end of the Cold War. The Cold War began to thaw in the 1980s. Reforms by Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev, such as glasnost, openness, and perestroika, restructuring, along with diplomatic efforts by US President Ronald Reagan, played a crucial role. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 symbolized the end of division in Europe, and by 1991, the Soviet Union itself had dissolved, marking the official end of the Cold War. Section 6. Legacy of the Cold War. The Cold War's legacy is still evident today. It shaped modern geopolitics, international alliances like NATO, and conflicts that continue to simmer. The technological and scientific advancements of the era, including space exploration and nuclear energy, have had lasting impacts. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Cold War. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more historical deep dives. Let us know in the comments what other topics you'd like us to explore. Until next time, stay curious.